Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
This episode is brought to you by our sponsor, analbleaching.org. May your butthole shine bright like a diamond. Hey everybody! This podcast is pre-recorded a week in advance in the JoshCast studios. The JoshCast studios is my parents' basement in Northeast Mayfair, Philadelphia. Hey, it's Tuesday night here, about a week before Halloween. Not that I give a shit. I like to put needles in little kids' candies. Who does that? You know, does anybody do that? Does anybody put needles in little kid candies? I might do that. I am fucking tired. Second week of working this job and I want to quit. Today our van ran out of gas and we had to push it and all that nonsense. And listen, I don't want to bore you to death, but I'm fucking tired. I work this shitty fucking job and they don't give you a lunch break hardly. And then I come home and I live with my parents and they suck the life out of me and they argue with me. And then I fucking, I'm doing a fucking podcast for one or two people who might listen to this. My life fucking sucks, guys, but hey, what are you gonna do? This is pretty much dead air. I just say whatever the fuck I want. I'll do what the fuck I want. Alright? Okay, so pretty much on this episode, let me see what kind of prank call we're gonna have. There's gonna be a new prank phone call. I know you're thinking, yay! And it's gonna be a slurpee prank call. A new prank call. I called this Chinese guy who was selling a slurpee machine from Craigslist. And I say a bunch of dirty, nasty things to him, of course. And it's pretty cool because the guy just goes with it. And then we're gonna have some public freak out commentary. We're gonna have some sober commentary, drunk people. And then tomorrow night, of course, I'll be at the warehouse, the Northeast fucking Comedy Cabaret. If anything happens over there, you hear it. But of course, about 70% of this show is shitty topical news. I am not a topical joke comedian, so why do I do topical news? Because guests don't want to do this show. Okay, so let's get to this shit. 76ers #1 pick literally cannot rise arms to shoot. Ben Simmons cannot shoot. I'm saying. So it's not a surprise because here in Philadelphia. Wait, I just wrote this girl from Craigslist. I fuck her out from Craigslist. This girl said she's looking for new friends. So I said, hey, I would like to suckle your breast. You can sit on my lap. We can talk. Let's see what she says. Yes, I am. Where are you located? Wow, does that actually work? I'm going to put, I live in Northeast Philly. How about you? This works. That's going to be the greatest thing ever. Probably spam, most likely. It's probably a transgender, but hey. I would suck on some transgender titties. Does that make me gay? Probably. Yeah, there's lots of news stories I saw. Some of them were sad. I heard like these parents, they killed their kid, like murdered him and shit like that. You always hear stories like that. You know, when parents say they want to kill their kids. My mom always wanted to kill me, but instead she would just beat me with extension cords. But that was almost like death itself. Tom Hanks goes after President Trump. Oh, that's a big surprise. K-Rock makes big mention about his Senate campaign. He was on Howard Stern today. I like some of his music. I mean, of course, Ba with the Ba. That came out when I was a teenager, but, you know, I don't like his new stuff. What else is going on? 21-year-old woman sweats blood from her face and palms. Drake has bar mitzvah themed 31st birthday party. Wait, bar mitzvah? Is that like him rapping? Like bars? I don't know. She was... Okay, let's get back to this story about the woman from Italy. She had blood coming out of her like a horror movie. She had a period in her eyes, which occurred when she was asleep during the times of physical activity, blood episodes. Oh, so she was so stressed. Now, anybody out there, I'm stressed out. We're all stressed from our shitty jobs. You're not stressed, folks. You see blood coming out your eyes. You see that happening, then, yeah. Facebook docs reveal new details of Sandy Hook killer's life. Woman, okay. Yeah, there was more stories going on yesterday. Let me go to the Facebook page I go to. I think, did Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber get back together? Oh my god, that's such who gives a shit news. Somebody bought Charlie Sheen's AIDS mansion. I'm sorry, HIV mansion. So, yeah, let's get to the Facebook page. Once again, see, I told you this show, I can see why people don't listen to this show. It's like, I do have things to say, but number one, nobody wants to do my show because nobody wants to be associated with me, and, which, you can't blame them. And, number two, well, there's lots of reasons. There could be 10 reasons, but let's just narrow it down to 2. You know, the topical news is not the strongest part of the show, but listen, DJ Khalid ranking his first birthday where he was bestowed $100,000 gift for his son. So that kid's going to grow up to be very rich for his daddy's beggars. Bill O'Reilly's talent agency has dropped him for the following news of his secret $32 million secret. Yeah, I don't care about the George Clooney on Jimmy Kimmel. Does anybody watch late night TV? I mean, somebody does. This 6-year-old had a lemonade stand for police, and around 100 officers showed up. And this little kid's wearing a police uniform, so he's going to grow up to be a nice little white racist cop. You like that one? I thought it was good. No? Alright. Kelly Clarkson opened up about depression to stay really skinny. I wanted to kill myself. Why didn't she just date a black guy? I mean, really. Fergie chokes up about married to Josh Duhamel. She got emotional while discussing her split. They were more together for a decade. Steph Curry shares touching moment with a young boy who recently lost his father. He said for him and age, you can't imagine what he's going through. Curry said the boy whose uncle plays for the Dallas Mavericks. Alright, so that's not really a news story, but that is sweet. ESPN canceled its newest talk show after one episode for its content. That means it must have been good, right? New Weinstein accuser said he orally forced himself onto her while she was menstruating. Let's see what the comments say. There's gotta be someone saying something funny. So tired of hearing about this pig. Mason, what happened to him? He must be a fan of Bill Cosby. That's not funny. This dude is sick, savage. Someone put a picture of Bill Nye putting his tongue back and forth. That's funny. He is sick, a crazy fuck. A bloodhound, someone said. That's pretty good. Yeah. One sick puppy. Yeah, so, this chick had her period, and this guy wanted to eat it out. Man, he's a good guy. You know how many chicks out there who wish that, their boyfriends would go down on them when they're on their period? Lots. Robert Galloway, two-time Hulu star of Benson, has passed away at 89 years old. He was such a class act, they said. Tom Hanks, what did he say about Donald Trump? Did he do like some Forrest Gump? My mama always told me reality show personalities are a bunch of nuts. Father missing Texas girl claims she died after he force-fed her milk. It says, so we need to pass in gallons of milk for a sentence. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so this is what I saw yesterday. The teen boys range in age 15 to 17, but will be charged as adults for second-degree murder. They threw rocks at this from a highway overpass, and this guy, who I guess was a father, he died. The people were saying second-degree rocks were thrown with intent to conflict, injury, or death. First degree for sure. But those, so people or disagree with it, I think they should be charged because that's a fucking dangerous thing to do. You ever see that movie The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin where he throws the dummy over the bridge? You know, you could fucking kill somebody doing that. They should be charged. You know, especially if they're black. You know, they should definitely be charged. If they're white, give them first degree. Alright. First Lady Melania Trump mobbed by middle schoolers during anti-bully fest. They were jumping up and down and no titties. It had to be. Yeah, I think that's it for the news segment. Usually I already record for a few minutes. Go on and on and on. Alright, so once again, a new prank call after this to a Slurpee machine seller. Check that out. Hope you like that one. That's brand spanking new. And once again, anything else that happens, you hear about it. It's the first comedy podcast in Philadelphia. Nobody else. Remember, I was bringing my microphone and my tape recorder. That's right, cassette tape recorder. The Helium Comedy Club, the Northeast Cabaret. Nobody was doing that. All right, and getting interviews, getting conversations with comics, and also this is your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. It's JoshCast. If you want to find out what happens next, you got to keep listening. All right? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Hi. I call you. You still have that machine, the slushy?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good. I
think you called me before, right?
Oh no, this is my first time I've heard of this.
Oh, okay. Yes. That is a really nice machine.
Yes, it is. And how do you get this thing to run?
220 volt, and Pepsi or Coca-Cola company, they will help you set up. Because you order syrup from the Coca-Cola or Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
If you order like a syrup by yourself, then like 220 volt, and then you need some people help you out to set up.
Yeah, that's good. I want to make all the flavors like semen and all that, and
Yeah, 4 different kind of flavor. That is the top brand of the slurpee machine.
And methamphetamine and all that other stuff, like Breaking Bad, and
yes.
Sell it from a cartel and have a bunch of
So you want to come here to take a look?
Yes, I want to take a look at it. How heavy is that? How many pounds?
About 300, I think.
Okay.
2 or 3 people, yeah. We can help you. If you have pickup truck, we can help you load it.
Okay, I send you picture of my pee-pee, okay?
Your pickup truck?
No, I have pickup truck. I send you a picture of me pee-pee.
Oh, okay.
So you know what I look like when I come in, my pee-pee.
Okay, sure.
And all my friends, we pick it up. I got 3 friends. We lift this thing and then we make slushy.
Oh, he will pick it up for you?
Yeah, I'll be there. Just you text me, the address.
So when you want to come here to pick up?
I could be there by 6. I'm almost out of work right now.
Today?
Yeah, you available at 6 today?
Yeah. I'm available. I'm over here 6 today.
Okay, yeah. We got Vietnamese, girl. We take turns on her. And then
It's a guy or girl? We pick up tonight or?
Yeah, me. But I'm saying that we pay for a girl. We all could have fun, and then we get the machine and all that.
Okay, all right. So I will be over here. I will text you address about this phone number, right?
Yes, this number here. I'll be there 2 hours. We be there in almost 2 hours.
Okay, no problem. I'm over here.
All right. I look forward.
All right. Thank you.
My pee-pee.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Pee-pee.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Pee-pee.
Yeah.
Pee-pee. Hey, it's Thursday night here. Got the public freakouts all loaded. Gonna do some public freakout commentary. Last night was a typical night at the cabaret. Probably could have got some podcast coverage, but no cigar. Didn't bother to ask anybody. But there might be other times, There might be other days for that. JoshCast coverage, it's fun. The I'm Only Serious News Network may be returning. So for those of you who don't know, I used to do a video web series show. You can see it on Back to the Humor. That's a YouTube channel I helped build, by the way, on YouTube. And if you go to Back to the Humor, you will see my ugly mug and a lot of the videos. Lots of old interviews I've done at the Northeast Cabaret about 5 or 6 years ago to a lot of the new comedians who now hate me in the city. Also, there's a show out there called the I'm Only Serious News Network. It's Dan Mahan's show. And I have a character, John Schmarby. They might be doing it this Sunday, but because I work a full-time... It's amazing. I was unemployed all year. All fucking year. It's October. All year. And this is my second week working full-time. And now they want to do a show. So I might just submit something from home. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel Sunday. Because this fucking job is just... It's a labor job. And I'm a lazy piece of shit. So it's got me all fucked up. Okay, so let's do the topical news. And yeah. We'll get to the public freakouts. The new segment that's going on that people seem to like. I saw the Sixers. They won last night. They played pretty good. That Joel B guy, he killed it. Lots of stuff. Teens accused of plotting to blow up their high school. It's a long-haired white guy and a white girl who looks like a long-haired white guy as well. So this could be like the next, Columbine thing. It says, World Series hero proudly embraces his stutter. Yeah, he gets lots of pussy, probably, so who cares? How many guys who stutter can talk about that? Marshawn Lynch spends his NFL suspension bulldozing teens. Let's see what this is about. Was he, like, running over teens in his car? What did this guy do? Is suspended for week 8, so he took the field with the football team at his former high school. Oh, I see. So he's hanging out with the kids. Mom recounts scalping ordeal after she leaned over car engine. Oh, this is sad. You can almost, like, her head is so badly burned. It's like red. It's pretty fucking sad. There's a lesson for you to learn, folks. If you're looking at your car, do not bend over. Kristen Bell wants to bring back Veronica Mars. Yeah? I never watched that show, did you? No, I don't think anybody did. But somebody used to. Odell Beckham's father arrested on gun and weed charges. That's a real nigga. Girl Scouts make gruesome find when cleaning shoreline. Let's see what this story's about here. This is in Brooklyn. A group of girls, shoreline, made a horrifying discovery. 20 missing cats that were dead in plastic bags. Who the fuck did that? That's like some mafia shit. Bear with monstrously enlarged tongue saved by mysterious illness. You guys gotta see the size of his tongue. I'm not shitting you. It's enormous. When I say enormous, you don't know how big this is. Google bear with enlarged tongue and see this thing. It's gotta be like 15, 20 pounds. How the hell can he survive? He's got a tube in his mouth. Even though bears, the bears can be cunts, because they kill you, but man, Matt Damon opens up about a scary family incident. Who cares? Ingenious trick for eating corn on the cob goes viral. Really? Is people having trouble eating corn on the cob? Lamar Odom spotted in troubling place his ongoing recovery. A crack house? Did they find that poor guy at a crack? Let's see if there's anything else going on. It says, CNN anchor gets shock and death threats from white nationalists. It's obviously a black guy. Yes, there's still racism in America, folks, and it's not going away. It's not going away anytime soon. Alright, it says, couple found passed out with baby in the car. A lot of people are still doing that, huh? But the weather's cooled down, so... Alright, so there's not much other news going on. I'm going to record the public freakouts. So let's get into that shit right now, folks. Alright, let's get to the public freakouts. None posted from the Zeus channel, but the Online Fails channel posts every day. So we're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips. Let's get to the first one. This is from the Online Fails YouTube channel. If you want to play a whole bit long, episode number 252. And this is at the very, very beginning, at the 0.00 mark. It's a few black women at an airport being offended because someone is dressed in blackface for a Halloween costume. And I don't think the people are being racist, but they think so. So let's get to this. And some white guy, of course, has to record it because, remember, white people are never racist.
You're wearing blackface. You see her wearing blackface. That is not a black woman. She has painted her face black. That is not okay. It is not okay, girl. You should go.
And by the way, the black woman who's screaming has purple hair. So I would have said, why are you trying to be white? Or why are you trying to be Asian? Why do you have purple hair? All hair color matters, remember?
Don't wash your hair. Just do it. Just wash your face, and then you'll be okay.
What do you think about this?
Nobody should wear blackface. It's not okay. It's never okay. It was not okay 100 years ago.
My culture is not a costume.
My culture, not a costume.
I think it is.
Do you consider that cultural appropriation? Would you say?
I absolutely consider that
And,
theft. That's theft.
and of course, these liberal white guys have to interview them and, you know, be the cool white, you fucks. Anyways, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. So this next episode, the 253, the next one, this is at the 2.34 minute mark. This is a black woman, and she's pretty funny indirectly. I guess people were waking her up, and she stands up and they start recording her, and she starts yelling. It's kind of funny how a black person is complaining about someone being too loud in a public situation, but let's get to this one.
Because y'all allow that baby to wake me up with that damn noise.
That's not my baby.
Okay, whoever
You need to
baby's
watch
her baby.
your language
I
around
don't
a
have
baby.
to. I don't have to watch no language. Cuz I don't have to watch no language. Cuz y'all got this spoiled child. Y'all got this
Now, if the baby did wake her up, I gotta say, babies on planes, I've heard audio of them, can be pretty fucking annoyed. Babies are dickheads, you know?
child woke me up with the Scooby-Doo. Them women.
Scooby-Doo shit. Now, it's a funny line, but the problem is she uses it many times throughout this video. But that is a pretty good line. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo-Doo. Like, what does that mean? But it's funny, though.
Walking by here, these women walking by here. If this baby would have been a black baby, they would have told that baby, cut that damn noise
Don't talk to her like that, because you can get it, anybody else can get it.
Anybody can get it. We don't give a.
I'm talking to you.
Damn, she's hood as shit for this plane. Where's she going? To New Orleans? Or where she's got to be going to Chicago or somewhere like that.
You talking to my wife?
Don't nobody need to be back here.
See, anybody want to disrespect
They
my
came
wife?
through this mother and then had this baby took his noise out, and these dumbass parents letting the baby wake up everybody with this Scooby-Doo.
I really hate the fact they block out the curse words. Like, children should be watching this stuff anyways. It really bothers me.
I don't give a.
Good talk like that. Get it how you live.
I'm gonna speak my mother. Man,
Because you can't talk to me, you want to tell her watch some other mouth.
he talking to the wrong.
Get it?
Cause I got as much heart as my husband, baby. That's why I'm talking. Y'all walking through here. This baby woke me up with that Scooby-Doo.
What does that mean? Alright, so let's get to the next one. This is episode 255, rated to be beginning. This is a white guy recorded a Chinese lady with her dog. And the white guy, you know, he yelled at her, he made his point, but he kept going and going and going. And, yeah, it got really annoyed. And then on top of that, the Chinese lady starts being sarcastic. For those of you who like to show Mad TV like me, you're going to notice that the Chinese lady sounds very sarcastic, like Miss Swan. It's pretty funny. That's why I picked this one. So let's hear it. Let's hear the audio for this one. You can follow along to it home if you want to see the video.
Ma'am, is that your dog? You know you left it in the car for 15 minutes in the heat. 15 minutes, ma'am. You know it's against the law, right? No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to the dog. It's 15 minutes. Would you leave your kid in there? Would you leave your child in there?
No child.
No, you wouldn't leave your child in there?
No, I mean, I'm sorry. I thought I'd take it a few minutes.
Yeah, but it's against the law. Don't leave your dogs locked in a car, okay? You're lucky I didn't break the window.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to break your window to save the dog.
Okay.
Yeah?
You love a dog so much, right?
Yeah, do you love dogs so much?
yeah,
Okay, then why'd you leave it in the car
I
for
just
15 minutes?
take it so long.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. 1
Okay,
minute.
okay,
1 minute.
okay.
You wouldn't leave your kid in the
I
car,
take
would
your
you?
advice. Thank you so much. I love my dogs.
Okay, you love your dog?
He looking like a man. I actually like this Chinese lady, because she's just staying calm, and this guy is just, yeah, he's just being a dick.
What's your dog's name?
See, I come from Austin, then you want the bank to get some, taking care of some business, and that's what take that long. I'm
So you drove all the way from Austin, so I bet you that dog's thirsty and hot, huh?
Yeah, my home is over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and give her some water and everything.
Yeah, I'd probably leave the dog at home when you come to the bank. Don't
Oh
lock
no,
your...
because you know why? They're home and lease them out. Then they taken out, so I don't know, leave over there by itself. So I'm gonna carry with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't leave him in the hot car.
Okay.
That car's hot.
All right.
Why don't you put yourself in the car for 15
I
minutes?
know.
Yeah, and lock all the windows.
Yeah. Making a lot of sense.
Yeah, why don't you put the dog outside? I'll watch the dog for 15 minutes, and then you sit in the car for 15 minutes. And you sit.
Making a lot of sense.
And you sit in the car for 15 minutes.
I also, forget. I never living in there. I just coming from Austin.
Yeah.
My mind is out of it. You're right. I should have opened windows or something.
That's right.
Oh,
well, here, I'll hold your dog for you, and then you go sit in the car for 15 minutes with the windows up. It's hot.
I know.
It's hot.
I know.
Yeah. Poor little dog. Yeah, he was hot. Yeah. He deserves some water.
I know. I got a water. I got the things. I'm gonna give him right now.
Okay, give him some water.
You watch me. I have this thing. I got a water.
Okay, well, yeah. Now that his brain's been fried.
I gotta get it.
No, go ahead. I'll watch you. Go ahead.
What? You trying to recording me?
Alright, so notice that went on and on. I actually forgot one from the 253. This is I don't know what the situation is about, but this woman makes a threat. She's kind of sounds like she's in the mafia. I don't know if she's a Hispanic lady or Italian lady. But either way, this is at the episode 253 at the 5:40-minute mark. Let's get to this.
People like me, okay? Make it your business. Okay, exactly. Because you're talking about my people. Okay, do you know these people? These people with manatees you don't know. My man is here. No, he's with me. He's with me. They are with me. Exactly. They are with me. They are with me. Take the camera on my face because your camera will be swimming with the manatees along with you and your beer. Okay?
Notice how quiet it got. Now that's a threat. That's the fucking, that sounds like a death threat right there. You got that on tape. You could get arrested for that. But notice how quiet it got. It was like, Jesus. That was, you could be swimming with the fishes, see? For those of you who are Orgasmo fans.
Call the cops! Call the cops! No, we're not gonna call the cops. Oh, just go fishing. Why are you talking to her? That's fine to her. But that's fine. Call them. Call them. I'm not doing anything. She has the camera in my face. I'm recording them with the manatees, but it's okay.
Alright, so yeah, that was a weird one. I think they were just they were fishing, and then, I don't know how it got, but it got into some sort of racial argument. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so this one's kind of long. I'm going to have to fast forward this. But I think this is a black woman with her kid, and she hit this guy, and she was about to flee the scene. She sideswiped him, and this guy wants her information, and she won't give it to him. And then she actually leaves her car right. She gets out the car to yell at him, and she doesn't put it in park. And her car goes in the street. Luckily, it didn't hit somebody, this idiot. And it goes on and on. So let's. This is at 256, episode 256 at 2:19.
Ma'am, ID and your insurance, please.
Take please. You got me?
Yeah. I also have your license plate.
All right.
So now you're fleeing the scene of a wreck.
How? When I got yours too?
Did you hit me?
Did you dial 911?
Yes.
Are they on the way?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, tell them to call me.
How am I going to have them call you if you didn't give me a number? Do you have a phone number?
Is 911 on the phone?
Yeah.
Come on.
What's your phone number?
Let me see the phone.
Just give me your phone number so I can be in contact.
I don't believe nothing this man is saying. And it sounds crazy. And it sounds
You just sideswiped me, lady.
How did I just sideswipe you? And your car looks like it's previously already wrecked.
Look at it.
It's already wrecked. This is old. Only thing
Because
you
you drove out of the lane and you sideswiped me.
You could have swiped.
You could have paid attention to who was in the next lane instead of driving into me.
How you could have hit the gas? How do you know?
I didn't hit the gas. I was driving in my lane and you turned into it. You ever heard of stay in your lane?
How?
You ever heard of stay in your lane?
You see signals?
You drove into me.
How do you
Now this lady's wearing a Mickey Mouse sweatshirt, so she's got to be a nice person.
drive into a lane where you have your signal?
This is all new right here. Yes, that's pre-existing.
Okay.
I'm not trying to blame you for that. I'm not blaming you for a pre-existing
Okay,
damage.
well, I got to go to get work.
Just give me an idea then.
Oh.
Wow.
And I don't think she's going to work, by the way. She has her kid in her car. So what, are you going to take the kid to work with you? Highly doubt you have a job.
Wow. Amazing.
Okay, so she left the kid in the car, and she was so busy yelling at this guy, she didn't put it in park. And now the car slowly drove into the street, and she has to run in and jump in. Oh, boy.
Mother of the Year award. Wow. Holy. This lady is crazy.
Now she parks her car, like, not even to the shoulder, just, right in the lane. So now she's blocking traffic now, this nut.
But you wrecked into me.
No, you hit me.
Whenever you get into wrecks, you exchange information. That's the way it works.
That's fine, but I asked you to
Why
call
won't
the
you
police.
exchange your information with me?
You just said the police don't do minor claims.
Because you go through the insurance company, which
Right.
is why we
Where's
need to
your
exchange information.
Where's
It's right
yours?
here.
Where's yours?
Where's yours?
Where's yours?
Where's yours? I have mine. It's
I'm
right
not
here.
about to
I'm
do
ready
a
to make an
debate.
exchange right now.
So she's trying to call this guy out and say, where's yours? He goes, it's right here. He goes, where's yours? She goes, I don't have to give you that. And now she's leaving. Clearly you don't have insurance, and I really hope she gets arrested. Just cunt.
Insurance information.
Give it to me.
I will, as soon as you give me yours.
Boy, that was a lie. Everybody know that's a trick. When he has a
This
whole
lady
right.
who just let her car ride out into oncoming traffic with her
I
kids
was
in it.
in my car, and you distracted me, and you're fucking...
Oh, see? There you go. He distracted her. He distracted her so much that she went out of her car when she didn't have to. She could just gave him the information, and now she's blaming it on him because this idiot who left her... By the way, her kid's in the car, too. A car could have slammed that fucking car, and he would have been dead, you idiot.
Use your head. Same reason you drove into my lane.
He is lying, girl. This man is making a big...
Okay.
Now, why would she call her girlfriend? She's called her girlfriend, her best friend, to talk about this. You could just give the guy the information, it would be over with, but you gotta call your girlfriend. What a piece of shit as a person. Go back to fucking Africa.
The insurance can decide that.
That's fine.
They investigate these
Let
things.
them do it.
Okay,
Let them
well,
do
give
it.
me your
Obviously,
insurance.
you're
I
poor
will
and
give you
need
my
it.
insurance.
No, obviously that's the scheme.
No,
and
ma'am.
that you gotta be
It's
doing something
fucking the natural.
How is that a fucking scam? When you hit somebody, you exchange information. What is he going to do with you? Obviously, you don't have insurance. What is he going to do if, let's say, you give him your insurance card and he writes down your number? What is he going to do? Hack your information? How is that a scam? Ah, what a fucking lunatic idiot.
Way things go. You get into a wreck.
Call the police.
You exchange
Call the
information.
police. Call
I
the
will call them right now.
No, you didn't call him. You
I
lied.
did call them.
Alright, so there you go. Alright, so this is the last one. This is episode 257. I'm all caught up with the public freakouts. This is at the 2:30 minute mark. 257. Episode 257. This is a 7-Eleven. And this guy is mad about something. He's recording this. I don't know what race she is, but she has weird hair. And she's going to throw change at the guy, give his change back, and yeah.
All I need is my change. She has no respect for me. She act like I'm begging her something.
Seriously, can you get out of the way? All right.
That's how you talk to people. I mean, there's a counter right there too. Can't he use that space right there? Can he use it? Tell you what, can I have my money back, please? I'm not getting the service I need. Can I have my money back, please?
You sure can.
Thank you. I'm not coming here to beg nothing. I'm paying for my, and I'm asking you to give me better damn change than this rust money.
Hey, that comes
You
from
know?
the bank. You know?
Oh well, take it back to the bank. I do not want it. If you got bad money here, don't take it to me. Take it to the bank. You'll get your money. They'll give you nice, clean ones. But I'm a customer, and I'm asking you for proper change. And you act like I'm begging things. I got work to go. No, give me two. Give me what I gave you. No, you giving me the same damn change that I did not.
She gave him like about, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 cents in change. What did he buy? He must have bought a fucking... What could you buy at 7-Eleven for 50 cents? He must have bought those 5-cent chocolates or something. What did he buy?
Actually, I didn't get...
Turn it off.
Are you serious?
All right, turn it off.
No, I'm protecting myself in here. No, I need the change. I need the money I gave her.
Turn it off. I'm not gonna give it to you. What you get?
No, I'm not turning it off because I'm protecting myself. Why can't...
And in all fairness to this guy, I would be nervous too if I had two ugly, fat women surrounding me. Asked me to turn my camera off. I'll be very scared as well.
Can't turn it. Why I gotta turn it off so you can say something that I did not say? Please, let me have my money.
Your money's right there.
That's not what I gave you. You're giving me money that I...
$9 if $1.58 is what you pay.
And that's what I'm telling you to change this dirty money.
Dirty?
And you don't want to change money.
What are you talking about?
Look here, Mom.
Yeah.
I gave you two $1 bills. Can I have my two $1 bills?
$1.58 right there is your money. You got a refund of your money is $1.58. There you go.
No.
So the guy doesn't want dirty money. All money is dirty, sir. I don't know if you noticed that, but people fuck on money. People piss and shit on money. That's why I always wash my hands or sanitize them after I touch money. It's very disgusting.
Have a good day.
I didn't even take the damn money up. What's here? 158. What? Y'all joking, man. I didn't take the change up from here. All right? I left the money down there, so how much you put down there?
Right here is your $1.58 you paid.
I gave you $2 and I didn't pick up the change. The change been sitting here. Like I was recording the damn thing. I didn't pick up no change.
So I think this guy's complaining about $1.58, what, 42 cents? He needs it that bad? I mean, he doesn't deserve his change if he didn't get it, but the guy's acting like he got shifted out of a $50 bill or something. What is this guy? He's got to go to work. I mean, you got to go to work. Just go to work.
What are you talking about?
I recorded everything.
I don't care what you're recording. What are you talking about?
All right. Keep my money. Keep my money. I'm going to call you in.
He's going to call who? I think he meant to say corporate, but he messed that up. All right, so there's the public freakouts. Once again, entitled assholes all over the world. And this is one of the only podcasts that covers it. All right? There's more to the show. Much more. We're at the halfway point. Stick around, you jerks. Hey, it's Saturday night here, and I wouldn't say there's any drama, but the Brazilian guy I've been hanging out with, well, actually, I'll talk about in the sober commentary segment. What the hell am I doing? You know, save that for the sober commentary segment. It is the 28th, the last Saturday before Halloween, and tonight I will be dressing up in a white tuxedo drug lord suit outfit, tuxedo outfit, and I will be going out to the city to mingle around. So before that, let's do some topical news. I'll do some drinking, and then we'll do some sober commentary with drunk people, if you don't mind. That'll be fun, huh? Yep, that segment never gets old. So let's see what kind of sad stories I can depress you with. Because that's all that really goes on in the world. It's just sad news. You know? I try to read wacky news. It's all sad news. All this rape and molestation and terror attacks. Not what I got into the business for, folks. It says, inmate escapes West Virginia jail in civilian disguise. It's a white guy. Let's see. There's dance battles going on around. John Stamos got engaged. That's news. That guy gets so much pussy, he finally got tired of it and said, alright, my dick's starting to run out of cum, and I'm going to settle down in some hole. You know? Good for him. I shouldn't call the woman a hole. I don't even know her, but you guys know I'm angry. Girl arrested for dousing brother with hairspray and setting him on fire. Now, my sisters used to pinch my nipples and throw clothespins at my face and lock me in the basement and scare the shit out of me and all this other stuff. But at least they never set me on fire. Right, everybody? Corey Feldman, all the podcast shows were talking about him. He was started a GoFundMe, a campaign thing where you can, if he gets $10 million, he'll start naming all the people who molested him. So, you know, he doesn't want to tell you for free. You got to pay him for it because he's a fucking asshole. Also, a bunch more girls came out and accused the Harvey Weinstein guy of rape and molestation. So, like I said, a lot of rape going on. Party City offers controversial political costume for Halloween. It's got to do something with Trump. I see a lot of Trump costumes going out around. Yep, another brick in Trump's wall. I'm trying to see what this is, though. I can't really see it. But I'm pretty sure it's like a brick wall and you can appear in it. Hilarious, hilarious. Kim Cattrall says, I've never been friends with the Sex and the City co-stars. She looks like a cunt, doesn't she? I don't know. I think all girls are cunts, including my mother, so. We're gonna do, MLB responds after Astros players seen making a racist move. Let's see what this guy did. What did he do? Did he throw a fucking fried chicken wing at somebody? It says, his name's Uriel Harolid, and he put his team ahead. His cameras pinned him to catch the Cuban slugger appeared to mock some Asian guy's heritage. I don't know what he said. He says Chinito, which means little Chinese boy. Ooh. So he has weird hair, by the way. Fucking weird hair. Shamar Moore drops a few hints about his character's steamy love story with his new SWAT. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else really going on. There's a superstar hip-hop couple that's getting married. I know you guys like that kind of crap. I don't. It's, who is it? It's, Cardi B. And this guy's name is Migos Offset. I don't listen to rap much anymore. I listen to, like, old Eminem clips. I know who Cardi B is because Howard Stern's been talking about her. And, she's got that song, that stupid song they play. A lot of people do like it. It sounds like... She sounds like Nicki Minaj, pretty much. Like, if you told me that's Nicki Minaj, I go, oh, Nicki Minaj, yeah. It's no different. It says, bodybuilding mom dies after overdosing on protein. So, she pulled a WWE. Took lots of steroids, lots of other drugs, and that's it. Teenager presumed dead wakes up on his way to his own funeral. Now, I hear stories like this once in a while. That really is amazing. This says, that's crap. He would have been bombed already, some people are saying. Yeah. Federal court rules police can shoot a dog if it moves or barks when officer enters a home. So you have to be a real prick to just go, you better shut that dog up. I can't. No! Fiona the hippo steals the spotlight during Zoo proposal. It shows a hippo looking at the guy like, dude, you're making a big fucking mistake. What are you doing? Woman cuts 3 foods to help her lose over 100 pounds. Now they say she looks like Kate Middleton. I feel like a butterfly emerging from my cocoon. Why did she lose weight? She could have dated any black guy she wanted. I don't get it. Is there anything else going on? I shouldn't drink tonight, but I'm going to because, man, I got this labor job. And I got to tell you, folks, I know you don't want to hear me talk about my shitty job, but, yeah, I got to drink. I'm not going to get too drunk. Don't worry about me. Alright, speaking of that, I'm going to wrap this segment up. You're going to hear sober commentary with drunk people. It's going to be hard to record because I'm probably going to be hanging out with these douchebag pickup guys. But I'm going to do my best, and then we'll wrap this episode up with more topical and weird news. So you stay right where you are and just keep listening, alright? Don't bail on me. Saturday night sober commentary with drunk people, the Hallocrappy edition. Hallocrappy, get it? Not a great word. Well, first I'll talk about last night. Last night I didn't do the usual going out, hanging out. The Brazilian guy, Alan, if you follow the show, he's this pickup guy. Kind of douchey, but a nice kid. He's 21 years old, tall, good-looking guy who high-fives random people and such. He follows this pickup method. He texted me yesterday, but I told him I was busy. I hung out instead with this comedian, Will Fitz, who invited me to this fake wrestling league thing. It's fake wrestling. It was at this place called the Mocanera or something. I forgot what it was. It was on 12th and Spring Garden and the Montanu or something like that. And they have, like, fake wrestling. They have, like, wrestling where you can, jump around and stuff. And it was pretty cool. I realized that most of the comedians there were actually... Most of the wrestlers were actually comedians from the Center City thing. And if I knew that, I probably would have never went. I was going to pay $5, but Will Fitz was very generous. And he said, no, it's okay, I'll pay it. So Will Fitz paid the cover thing. And we went to Taco Bell. We stayed there for a while. There's many Center City comics. The only thing that really happened was the main event was this priest and these 2 stripper-looking chicks. And one of them threw her shoes at me. Like, not at me hard, but threw it at me to catch. And I called her dirty stripper shoes, and I threw them on the floor. I brought my video camera last night, but I did not get any coverage. I wanted to, but I didn't. I suck. I got a picture of Will Fitz on my Instagram. He kind of looked like Chip Chipperson. That's why I took the picture. And that was all that happened. With the Taco Bell afterwards. And that was it today. I spoke to the Brazilian guy, and he wanted to pick me up at my house. But here's the problem. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. But last Saturday, I got home at 3:45 a.m., about 40 minutes later than usual, because... he dropped this big nose fuck. There's this guy he hangs out with who has a really big nose. I'm not trying to comment on his looks, you know, because I'm not a good-looking guy myself, but this guy has one of the biggest schnozzes I've ever seen. And he's kind of annoying. He talks a lot. He dropped him off, and it took a half an hour. He lived in Manayunk, and then he dropped him. He dropped me off home. And the time we just got back home, it was 3:45, and there's so many just faggots out tonight. They got nothing better to do but stare at you. They're so fucking gay. These guys need to get some pussy and just leave me alone. Fucking all night, I just had random guys staring at me. And they're so fucking gay. And I'm sick of it. While I'm telling a story, this guy's looking at me. It says something to his friend. I look at him. He looks away. It's like, you're a fucking pussy and you're fucking gay. But anyways, tonight, like I said, so the Brazilian guy offered to pick me up. And I know you think I'm crazy. I didn't want his ride. I didn't want it because he was going to pick me up, then drive 35 minutes to Manayunk, pick this big schnoz fuck up, and then drop us off in the city. And I said, forget that. So I told him, it's okay, I'll meet you in the city. He never texted me. Another thing that happened was I was messing around on Craigslist. I do that sometimes, and I was talking to this, I think she was a black chick, I don't know, and she said she was looking to hang out tonight in the city. So I wrote her and said, hey, I'm going to be in the city, and I gave her my number. We talked for a little bit. She never texted me. The Brazilian guy did text me about an hour ago. Oh, by the way, it's 2:01 a.m. Going to head to the action in a little bit. Lots of action. Center City probably would have been better. Should have went to Center City tonight, but next week I'm probably definitely going to hang out in Center City Friday and Saturday night because I'm getting really tired of Old City as much as I love it. Okay, so pretty much, so I got down here tonight at 9:45 a.m. p.m. Not that that matters. And I had my concoction of vitamin water and Amsterdam vodka. Only a couple ounces to get me lit. I'm wearing a white tuxedo outfit. That's why people are looking at me. They're making fun of me. I'm wearing white loafers. I kind of look like a really chubby, out of shape Backstreet Boy. I got on a white tuxedo jacket with a black dress shirt, black dress shoes. So I'm coordinated. That's what happened tonight. So when I was out tonight, some of the things that happened, if I can remember this in order, this random guy was looking at me with his friends. So I said, hey, peace. And he said, peace out. And then this girl was looking at me with her, she was looking at me, talking about me with her friend. And then I said, I made a peace sign. Another funny thing that happened was pretty much, I think this girl wearing a skeleton outfit is going to go in the alley to go pee. That's hot. If you're into that. If you're into the pee thing. Oh, this guy's walking down the street. He's got a vending machine as a Halloween costume. And his parking attendant guy's complimenting. It's called Snack King. But it's probably the best costume I've seen all night. Gotta give him props on that. Okay, so another funny thing that happened tonight was in this car, this guy was looking at me. Like I said, faggots have been looking at me all night because I look so handsome in my white tuxedo jacket. And this guy was looking at me with his girlfriend. So I did the DX thing. For those of you who follow wrestling, when you cross your hands on your crotch and you pump it. I did the DX thing. And I pretty much told him to suck it. He started laughing. And then I put my thumb up. Like, hey, I'm just joking, man. Yeah, have a good night. He laughed. So I sat around. Then I walked past these 4 old people. They were complimenting everybody on their outfits. They were like, hey, you look good. I said, how come you guys aren't dressed up? They're like, nah, what is it? They're tourists, obviously, who are just having fun. Nice old people to have fun. This guy walking around with the vending machine has a better chance of getting pussy than me. Because he's got snacks at least. So some other things that happened was I sat around for about an hour. I went to the National Mechanics after 11, and it wasn't that good. Some random guy in a suit gave me props on my suit. He was wearing an actual suit, and he gave me a fist bump. I didn't dance with any girls tonight. Didn't approach with any girls tonight. Pretty much, I'm just a waste of fucking fat space. Then I left the National Mechanics around close to 12. I went to Plow in the Stars. I was there for about 20 minutes. Lots of people were I would say only 50% of the people tonight actually dressed up in costumes. I think it's because Halloween is on a Tuesday, and it is Saturday, so I guess it's so far away. But I would say only, let's say 45% of the people. 45% of people did not dress up. There's your percentage survey tonight. So, The best spot of the night was this place called, what's it called? Fuck. Best spot of the night was this place called, it starts with an M. I can't think of the name. Not Morgan's. Marymount. That's the name. Marymount was a spot where people used to dance at. It's been dead for a while. It's just a sit-down spot. Tonight, there was lots of black girls in there shaking their ass dancing. I approached two of them outside, these two thick joints, and said, hey, is it good in there? They said, yeah, it's good, but it's hot. And it was hot in there. I was sweating just sitting in there. I went in there for about 20, 30 minutes. I couldn't dance with these two thick joints that had their ass and tits hanging out. I didn't, because I'm a pussy. And then I was going to go to Lucha Cartel, but they had a $10 cover. Lucha Cartel never has a cover. Tonight they had a $10 cover. I decided not to pay because I'm cheap. Even though I have a full-time job, I like not spending any money, okay? Because I'm not going to get laid no matter what, so I spend money. They say you got to pay to play. Well, I usually pay and I don't play. You know what I'm saying? So I sat down for about a half an hour. I went back to National Mechanics. These two girls who are drunk are falling all over each other. They need that much attention. One of them is wearing a skeleton outfit. Another one is... I'm trying to think, yeah, lots of people were dressed up tonight. These two guys walking by got their attention. One's wearing a Superman outfit, another one. The bouncers at National I went back to National Mechanics. Lots of the bouncers at National Mechanics were talking to me like, hey, man, you got to get laid and stuff. I told them it's out of my control. I told them pretty much I'm a lost cause. You know, I got no chance of getting laid. It's out of my control. And, yeah, there was some girl dressed up like Tomb Raider. She had like a fake gun. She was shooting it at people, being a cunt. And, you know, Cuba Libre has a $10 cover. Blue Martini has a $10 or $20 cover. I don't go to places like that. So right now I'm sitting down. I got my dress shoes off, resting my tootsies, because my feet don't hurt too bad, actually. But you know, now that I got a job now, my Friday and Saturday nights are more precious, you know. But I didn't mind last night giving up the... Friday night for the wrestling thing, because I usually just go out every week. I'm getting laughed at by these three ugly fat fucks. They got nothing better to do. They got nothing better to do. People just make fun of me. It's like, yeah, okay, makes you hope you feel better. All three of them are fat, just as fat as me. One guy's dressed up like Chucky. This other cunt's dressed up like some ugly ballerina, and then one on the right is just an ugly slut. And they're laughing at me and looking at me as I'm talking because they're drunk and they got nothing better to do, you know. But listen, what are you gonna do? Yeah, these two drunk girls. One's dressed up in a gold outfit. One's dressed up like a skeleton. They need a lot of attention, and they're gonna get it tonight. I guarantee lots of guys are gonna approach them because they're falling over the place. And all right, it's 2:07 right now. I've yapped enough. I guess this is the part where I walk around. I'm going to loop around. Usually, sometimes I go straight to the action. I go straight to, the Continental, my spot. But today, I'm going to walk around the National Mechanics, across from the National Mechanics, and then walk down the Market Street where the pizza spot is. You know, the big-ass slices. That's where most of the people get their pizza from. Go there, and then head over to my spot. Where the Continental is. That's pretty much what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to take the train home. I could get a ride if I want, but I could have had a ride tonight if I would have hung out with the Brazilian guy. But you know what? I really don't feel like getting home 4 a.m. for some annoying big nose snaz fuck. I mean, really, I really don't. So now I'm heading up, walking around in my fucking, I don't know what I'm dressed up as. Al Capone, Scarface, Cuban drug lord, Beetlejuice, chubby Backstreet Boy. Whatever I am is what I am. But, yeah. Train ride was surprisingly quiet tonight. Wasn't a lot of people. I think I got on the train too early. Usually when you get on the train, people are dressed up in their outfits. It was pretty... low-key. I took my suit jacket off for some reason. Usually I don't care. Probably what I'm going to do on the way home. Yeah. So, once again, next week I'm going to go to the... God, people got nothing to do. Everyone's on my dick, man. Nothing to fucking talk about. Get a fucking personality. This guy's holding hands with his girlfriend. He has to turn around, look at me, and then smile and say something. It's like, Jesus, man. You got nothing to talk about? God, get off my nuts. Yeah. And there was another point where when I was hanging out tonight, this guy just fucking, it's like a group of people, and they were just, talking about me, I could tell. Just one cunt kept pointing at me. So I went over and, of course, looked at them, and they didn't say anything. It's like, people always gotta talk shit, That's what they come out here for. Like, I drink and stuff, but I'm not that insecure, like, most people. That's all they can do. Just clown people. Alright, I'm trying to walk up now, but it's hard. There's so many fucking jack stains around me. Alright, I'm across from the National right now. I was in there. Wasn't that good. It's a shame what happened to Old City. It used to be so good. Used to be so many spots. Less spots, less action. And then Center City, everything has a cover, but I got no choice. I know spots I can go to for free. That's probably what I'm going to do next Friday. I didn't see the Brazilian guy at all tonight, so he must have went to the Center City tonight. I think that's where he was last night. But that's cool. I'm kind of glad I didn't see him because he's a nice guy. Well, somebody puked. It does like red puke. What the fuck is that? Somebody ate fucking pork fried rice and cake. What the fuck kind of thought? I've seen most puke is usually yellow and brown and red dye puke. So I'm gonna walk around now and get clowned by more people. When you dress like this, it's gonna happen. People are gonna clown you. People are like, swear the white suit jacket. It's like, really? Is that really funny? Alright, on market right now.
You set the money
Walking around the fucking past the 7-Eleven. Oh yeah, another thing that happened was, this didn't involve me, but I saw this fat black chick. She had like a candy bowl in her head. That was her costume, and she was like grinding on the bouncer, selling candy. Glad she didn't, Alright, so some guys had their shirts off tonight. That was their costume. They had their shirt off. These guys going in cheesesteak place, they fucking got their shirt off like a caveman. What's it, the Flintstones? Yeah, so this isn't really a Halloween costume that I have on, but either way. Now I'm past the pizza place. Oh man, this is the action right here. Yep, lots of action. People coming out, the Blue Martini and the Cuba Libre. I don't know what's going on here. Some girl shaking her ass. This guy's just smacking her ass. Yeah. I'm very fat. That's the problem. I'm very fat. Maybe if I lose weight, it'll happen, but... Alright, so... This is the main action right here. This chick's dressed like Wonder Woman. I'm talking to this guy. I'm trying to cross the street. I can't cross right now. I'm stuck. These two girls are twerking next to me. Wonder Woman. This guy sees it. Alright. I'm just gonna cross.
Watch out!
This guy called me Tony Montana. I just gave him a thumbs up. So I guess he thinks I'm Scarface. And people act like they don't see me. There's another girl twerking now. Holy shit, it's wild out here. But people are celebrating a birthday. She just twerked right on the car. That's funny. And this girl looked at me as I was talking. Magus, I guess, didn't. I guess mad because I didn't give her any attention. And there could be many spots, you know. Outside the Cuba Libre, there's 3 fat girls sitting down. Obviously, they're thirsty for attention, not dick. I did hear one girl say something like, this girl, she cares about his dick. She was talking about her friend. But, yeah. Fucking, 2:15 right now. I got about 5 or 7 minutes to record. Head down to my train. I would much rather take the train or the bus to get home at 3:05 than get a ride and end up getting home at fucking 4 a.m. Hanging out with these weird pickup guys who just wanna. It was weird because last Saturday I felt that the Brazilian guy was cock blocking because the guy, you know, works 60 hours a week. The big nose guy. He obviously has money. He lives in Manayunk. He said, "I'm gonna take an Uber," and while he's talking to this girl, the guy's like, "Hey, man, come on, let's go." And I'm like, "Leave him alone. He's a grown man. You know, he's a grown man. Like, let him go home. Like, why are you, you know?" This fucking green shirt faggot trying to bump into me. This guy who said the Tony Montana thing, he's got glasses on, and he's not even like, he doesn't even have a costume. But he's just having fun though. He wasn't exactly clowning me. But I give him a thumbs up, like, yeah. He's trying to have fun. He's not like too much of a douchebag. I would say like maybe it was like 25% douching. What else is going on? There's many people. There's hoes sitting near the train station. They have swords and afros and shit. The 3 desperate fat girls are still sitting down. No one's approached them yet. They're gonna get approached mostly by desperate black guys. Not to say there's no desperate guys. There's desperate guys of all races. Yep. Right now. Yeah, so girls are twerking right now. Not now, necessarily. Blue Martini. I was thinking about going inside there, but sometimes they charge $20. So these 2 Spanish hoes were walking by, and these 3 black guys now just approached them. And now the black guy's pulling her hat. Maybe he can pull her inside the car. She can suck his dick. I wouldn't be surprised at that. But yeah, I was thinking about going inside Blue Martini. Oh, are they with them? They're getting inside. Wow. That was easy. Are they with them? Damn, if they're not with them, that's pretty impressive. But maybe they are. So yeah, I was thinking about going inside the Blue Martini, but I didn't because it's like $20. You know, it's like $10 or $20 possibly, and yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty cheap, and plus the place gets so crowded. Like I said, it's not like Cuba Libre, where it's like upstairs where you could dance. Uh-oh, here comes the party. A bunch of loud drunk guys. Oh, Mayweather and McGregor. One guy's dressed up like McGregor. One guy's dressed up like McGregor. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. McGregor and Mayweather. And some guy's blowing vape in their face. Oh, that's pretty cool. Even though that was douchey, that was pretty funny. What time is it? Holy crap, it's 2:19. Time flies by when you don't get late, folks. Yeah, I gotta say, that guy wearing the vending machine outfit, I've seen somebody have like a big expensive outfit like that before. Those are probably the best costumes. It looks like a pain in the ass to carry that though. You know, it looks like a pain in the ass to probably hurl that thing and then walk around it because it could be heavy. But those costumes are usually the best because it's electric. And he had snacks inside the costume, like M&Ms and shit. So, hey, what happened to the fat ugly hose? I only see one of them left. Yeah. So the McGregor Mayweather thing, that was pretty cool. That was random. But see some guys and girls dressed up like skeleton outfits. Oh, a lot of skeleton outfits. A lot of clown outfits. Of course, girls dressed up like Wonder Girl and all that shit. Wonder Woman, Wonder Slut, whatever the fuck she's called. You know, lots of stuff like that. And, yeah. I think that's it. I think I'm going to wrap up this coverage. I'm getting worse and worse. My cock's getting worse and worse. Cock has dust on it, you know what I'm saying? But, it's been a while. It was good to see him, though. It was a while. So,
And I don't have your number.
street harassment is definitely going on. These guys are walking with this girl. And now the fat pig has cock blocked him. You know, the fat pig of the group. That happened. Alright, so I'm going to head down to my train station now. I had enough of this nonsense. Thank God Halloween is almost over when it is. As far as the Friday, Saturday night thing goes. Alright, this is Sober Commentary with Drunk People, the Halloween Hallocrappy edition. JoshCast. Peace. Let's wrap this episode up. Sunday night here, a shitty rainy day. Rained all day, but hey, that won't stop this podcast. That was corny. Yep, fucking rained. Let's see, the Weinstein's Company, Amityville, The Awakening grosses a minuscule $742. I should have saw that movie to support him. But yeah, we're going to wrap this up with topical news and odd news. Should have said that. Let's see, celebs dressing up as other celebs for Halloween. Who cares about that, right? Who cares that Katy Perry dressed up like Nicki Minaj or some shit? You know, some crap. You know, fucking Drake dressed up like Kanye or some shit like that. Wow, what do you do, right? Who cares? Gives a fuck. Talk about me and my cock. Let's see, what else is going on here? It says, Puerto Rico Power Authority cancels Whitefish contract. Bigot hurls unknown liquor in a little girl's face. Yeah, some black guy threw liquor into some 13-year-old's face. Remember, black people don't hurt anybody. According to the liberals, they just live their life, minding their own business, and white people bother them. Child playing outside mauled to death by pit bulls. I told you, I used to tell this joke, pit bulls are the niggers of dogs. And it's the truth. I mean, they're violent animals. They really are. I got scratched by a pit bull at a park once for no reason. And the guy just said, sorry, man. I was like, you're not going to fucking sue you. You know? Nurse comforts dying patient with her favorite song and viral video. That's very nice. That must be a shitty job if you care about people. Man surprised his girlfriend with engagement ring and pumpkin. Oh, that's nice. I would play the video, but unfortunately, I don't care about that stuff. What 100 calories a Halloween candy looks like? What's that, like 2 candy bars? Let's see. Riverdale's Josie and the Pussycats cover Khaleesi's, Boys in the Yard? That's not news, but I just wanted you guys to know that. Let's see what else is going on here. You guys want to hear about Ben Affleck? I don't think so. Woman claims bizarre cure for mosquito bites. Semen. Has to be. It's protein. Kim Kardashian slams Piers Morgan over cellulite snap. Oh, I guess he said she had cellulite. Oh, why are we still talking about her? Seems like they're kind of faded off, but then they signed a $150 million deal, so the Kardashians are never going to go away, folks. They're like the herpes of Hollywood. You want them to go away, but they're not. Alright, I think I'm going to get to the weird news and I wrap this thing up. Because I don't, it's not really news going on, as you can see. I used to get my news from the Huffington Post, and now I have to go to this fucking ABC thing. Because, fortunately, that happens when you fucking... University sets record for people dressed like penguins. Let's see, it's in Ohio. 972 Youngstown State University students are dressing up like penguins. Fat grizzly killed for preying on calves to be displayed. Wisconsin man locked in cooler starts drinking. He got locked in his cooler? Is there a picture for that? USA Today, police report cited him. See, I don't like this site because they don't show any pictures. At least the other, website, would show you pictures. Woman wins heart with weird voice to text comment on site. Burglar gets prison for taking $1. Plant he confused for pot. New York hospital delivers 4 sets of twins in a single day. That's not weird. Guatemalan man admits he's smuggling chocolate-covered heroin. That sounds delicious. Just the heroin part itself, but especially the chocolate. Baby ghost cat makes his Bronx debut. Teen dresses as bushes faced arrest over a pre-Halloween prank. Let's get more in this story. Let's see what happened here before we... Teenagers are getting a jump on Halloween when dressed up as bushes in New Jersey Park. The Union City Police Department said the proclaimed runaway bushman could cause someone to fall and sue the county. Sue high school students. Wow, really? It's that deep? And finally, a pesky woodpecker breaks car mirrors in a Georgia neighborhood. Aren't you guys glad that you got this news? Hopefully we learned something. Well, we done it all. New prank phone call. We got the public freakouts, the sober commentary, and a bunch of other nonsense. Not sure how to make this podcast better, get guests on, but nobody wants to do the show. Nobody wants to be involved with me. Even some annoying Brazilian guy doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. But folks, life goes on. The podcast goes on. I thank you for listening to any of this. And I'll see you guys on the next one. You just listened to... ... You
have just listened to... the world's most awful podcast show... JoshCast.